Okay, this is where we left off in class, guys. So let's take this slow and easy. You've logged in. It's asking you to select your domain name. So let's say we are going to call it my last name, and then IVY123. And I'm going to put a dash in there. And I'll tell it to search. Now, you're not going to take any of these, but you're going to do the subdomain because that's free. That's the one you're going to choose. So if you choose that, it's going to set it up, and if you're in settings, it's going to load and show you your site address. So anytime you want to go to the site, this is where it will be located so that you can view it. Now let's go back here. So now you have all of these options up here. If you go to build, this is where you're going to create the pages. We're going to put the text on there. But first, we want to get rid of these pages because all we want to have on here are, let me show you, just select this, hit delete, select this, hit delete. You want to make all of these go away. And you're hearing my doggies now. And it just froze up. There you go. Let's leave contact there. It doesn't seem to want to. It has to have a page, I guess. So hit the add, and you're going to do a standard page, and you're going to call it table of contents. And you're going to say done. You're going to add your next page. That's going to be, we're going to call this, let's see, we've got table of contents, then we have syllabus. And you're done with that. And the next page is going to be just for, so we can practice here. We're going to call this your student profile. Now, if you don't get these in order, please note that you can move them around. See with that? I can move these up and down. So after we get this, at least 3 pages set up, okay, we'll come back and fill out everything from the table of contents. So you'll have a list of pages here as you go along. And see how it's starting to fill in up here? This is what it's going to look like when you put it online and access it. So now we're going to build. And this is where we come up with, I want to be on student profile. I'm on the student profile page. And I don't know if this is ready. This is ready. So I could come and find a student profile. Your student profile, you would find it. And we're going to copy that puppy over. Let's do the this just to be thrown. These are the assignments you have rather than the student profile, because I don't have a student profile. So if I do a Control A and a Control C, I've copied that. And now I want to go back to my page. And this looks like it's going to be really big, and it may be really ugly. So let's just see what happens. If I do a Control V, oh yeah, it just got really big. So I just kind of highlight all of that again. And let's see, I'll remove formatting. I don't want it to be, I want to make the, see how I'm hitting that? That's making the text smaller, I believe. And we could underline it. What is this? We should be able to make our... There it goes. If you hit this enough, it will. So you'll have to play with this, but that's how we're basically going to do this. And this did not turn out right, did it? It was pretty ugly. We need to put it into a table, so how about we just do a Control A and hit delete. Let's try, here's the other way to do this. Do a text, put our own text box in, and it will be smaller. Actually, I'm going to make that go away, guys. So you can play with this and make it go, because that's set for very large, and you're going to delete it. And now you've got a smaller one here. So let's try to find a student profile of some sort. And we'll go to Ivy. And there should be a student's profile in here. Here's one. Eventually it will open up. So if I just do a Control A and a Control C, and we'll see what that does when we take it over. Eventually. So now see how you click in here, and I want everything to be to the right. So let's hit Control V and paste what we've got. And that the key is to do the Control right. And here you'll see everything's been copied into there. Now if I do a Control A, I don't know if we can change the color. That's my text. There, now I've changed the color of my text, and now I have my first page. Now obviously yours is going to be filled in. Now if you didn't fill yours in, you can honestly come in here and fill it in from here. And that's how we're going to do each one of these. We need to make Sarah go away though, because it's not Sarah. We'll have to play with your setups and see how things play out. And you'll have to play with this a bit and kind of learn what's going on. So now after you've created that, you can go back and go to Table of Contents. And you could, again, I would make this go away. By hitting delete. And you can put in your own by going to build, going to text, and dragging that over here. Now if you notice, that came in, that's centered. We don't want it to be centered. So if you go grab your table of contents, which I'll have to have you download, I don't think I have it anywhere close to where I want it to be right now. It's not going where I want it to go. So if you will copy that table of contents in, and from there, then you'll have the first part of your portfolio started. So it's really a cut and paste and remembering a few things. First thing is always use this text box so that your letters are the right size. The next thing is going to be probably to make sure things are always to the left, so when you copy it in, they're not willy-nilly all over the place. I think you'll have fun with this, and you can bring in pictures. You can be as creative as you like. You could create a slideshow. You could do this whole thing on a slideshow if you wanted to. You can bring in images if I wanted to bring in an image from somewhere. So I could upload an image off of my computer if I wanted to, or drag it there. It's very simple. I could get, I don't know, I could search for an image. You guys can play around with this and have fun. You can be as creative as you want to. You can change your theme up here. I'm just playing around here now, guys, so just to kind of give you a feel. I'm in the portfolio version. So these are your options here. I selected this one. I could select this one, and then I could choose it. Okay, and then we would be done. Okay, so that will change the looks of my theme, we hope. You just have to play and get the feel. So I'm choosing this one. It's called Bird's Eye. I'm choosing it. And it's loading it. So then when you get this all done, you can publish it. And you can publish over. So if you put up one, you want to see what it looks like, it'll publish it and you can come back and change it. So let's go see what this looks like. It says Sarah Smith. Obviously, there's a lot that I have to do. But there's my table of contents with nothing. There's my syllabus, which is nothing. Here's my student profile. And this is what you'll do for each one of those. It will not be difficult, and once you get the hang of it, I think you'll even enjoy it, and you'll find other ways of doing things with it. So I hope this has helped a little bit. Guys, email me, ask me questions, and we'll go from there, okay?